Pumpkin carver Hugh McMahon loves Halloween and pumpkins. He can turn any jack-o'-lantern into a masterpiece. He's joining us right now to show us what he's working on. Nice to have you back on Good Day New York.
Well, thank you.
You are a
again.
master artist. And, I mean, I'm lucky if I can get like 2 triangle eyes and like a little mouth. And here you are working this morning. By the way, it's a real pumpkin. On like a sketch of me. How did you figure this out?
Well, as I first do a sketch on paper, and then I do a sketch on the pumpkin. I use a water-soluble magic marker. You want something that you can wipe off after you do the carving. And with the portraits, I primarily use the X-Acto knife where I cut into the skin at different levels. And then I have this is a sculpting tool where you could scrape the skin in deeper. And so I go in at different depths to project the light out.
I see that, and this is incredible. Thank you so much. How long does it usually take to do one?
Well, a portrait can take like 2 to 3 hours. The simpler designs like the sleeve face over here.
This way,
I could do that in like 45 minutes.
This one you're talking about?
Yeah, 45 minutes or so.
That is adorable. I mean, you have to be an artist to do something like this.
Well, I do have an art background before I started carving pumpkins, yes.
Right. I mean, so somebody sitting at home saying, I want to do that, I want to be like you, it takes, you know, I would imagine some time.
Well, practice.
Practice makes perfect. And you're going to be doing something like this at the Benjamin Hotel, right?
Yeah, as we have a display at the Benjamin Hotel now that people could stop by and take a look at. But what we're doing is, if the people who come from out of the city can send a photograph in, and then I would carve their pumpkin portrait and we presented it by the time they arrive.
Oh, that is so cool. How much does that cost?
Well, it's $250.
So if somebody wanted to hire you for something like this?
Yeah, if they wanted it at the hotel. To have a pumpkin for themselves. If they're coming in for the Halloween parade, for example,
right,
they could do that.
This is amazing. Tell me a little bit about this one.
That's Edgar Allan Poe, a portrait of Edgar Allan Poe. And the next one is Biden.
That's fabulous. And this is a cat.
And that's a cat skull, and the other is a ram skull. Amazing.
This is so much fun. And for those of us at home who are like me, maybe not as crafty, how can you zhuzh up a pumpkin without it looking like the two triangles?
Yeah, well, a design like this is simpler to do, where you can, with the X-Acto, you can break into the skin. But I like to carve underneath, cut out from underneath to clean it out. Yeah. Because it keeps the shape of the pumpkin. And I spray it with lemon juice after the carving.
That keeps it, right?
That helps it,
yeah.
And then also you want to pick the shape of picking the shape of the pumpkin in the beginning is important.
So where can people find you if they want to contact you?
Well, as I have a webpage, hmcmahonpumpkins.com.
Beautiful.
And also I'm on Instagram and other things like that.
Beautiful. So nice to meet you again. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Halloween.
Yep, happy Halloween to you.